Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great day. Well, today as you can see we're working on this big floral one, and I got it from FGOBY in April of last year. And I don't know if it's one I actually paid for or if I got it through one of the companies. I don't know how big it is. I don't think. Nope, it doesn't say on this. Did I write that on the deal? No, of course I didn't. Oh well. It's probably 40 something. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, about 40 by 100, maybe, I think. And I'm working on the flowers here in this corner, like between all three of those pink peonies. So how's everybody doing? Are you having a good Thursday, I hope? I gotta find my scissors. I'm so organized today. Not. So I went to my daughter's house this morning at 9, like I said I was going to. And we diamond painted for about 2.5 hours, and both of us were about done. Because yesterday at work just absolutely sucked. Yeah, it was a day. Just a day. So anyway, after that, we went down to the truck stop. And I got like a 2-piece snack. It just came with fried chicken and your biscuit. And my daughter, she wanted pizza. So she had that. And then we went to the, went to the thrift store here in town. And she got a few things, and I got a few things, nothing of note. For me, that is. Just nothing I really appealed to me. I got a pillow that I'm going to fold up and put under my elbow, or my, this part of my arm. Because the, what do you call it? The arms of the couch are too high. So it's just easier to have something that I can rest my arm on, and then it doesn't hurt my neck so much. Yeah. So I got that, and I don't even remember what else. Oh, I got a couple of old threads. I don't have them right here. Thread spools. They didn't have any thread on them. But they were the bigger spools, and they were made out of wood. They were probably, what is that, $50 size, spool. And it was probably 2 inches tallish. So I thought maybe if and when I got my silk thread, I could make something really small on like an 18 or smaller count. So we'll see how well that goes, but that's the plan for those. Oh, it's just raining right down. I mean, it's just looked threatening ever since we started, at her house at 9 o'clock this morning. So now it's going to rain. And I'm sorry this is going to be late today. It is what it is. Then we went to the grocery store. And I had to pick up some cat food and stuff to make chili. I don't know if I'll do that today or tomorrow. I haven't really decided whatsoever. Sounds like it's doing a little tiny bit of hailing. Not bad though. But the wind is a whooping. So that's about all we accomplished today. Oh, I gotta tell you the other big news. So after we got out of the out of the thrift store. I need a drink, sorry. My goodness. After we got out of the thrift store, do you remember me telling you about the sewing store that we used to have, and how the old man retired from that, right? Well, they, I guess, sold the business, sold whatever they did, and, you know, cleared out the building and all. And so, a couple of months ago or so, what am I doing here? I noticed there was something else in there, but I wasn't sure exactly what it was. And never got a chance to go in it. Well, I said to my daughter, let's just go see what, you know, if it's knickknacks, we'll pass, you know. But I noticed they had material in there. I could see that they had material. So we went in. They had my whole wall of DMC. Yes. Oh my goodness, it is just absolutely pouring out there. And I did that backwards. I was so busy talking. I was going to go up in half and come back in the other half of the cross stitch. That didn't work out so well. Anyway, so I ended up, I got some threads. Not too many. They're still $1 a piece. Still cheaper to get them at 1, 2, 3 stitch. But the fact that they're there, I am thrilled beyond words. So I got a few, and my daughter got a few, and my daughter got some variegated DMC for my granddaughter to learn how to braid. So, yeah. It's just a whooping it out there. Unbelievable. Had more rain than we've had in 5 years. And, yeah. So now I know I can get my thread for as long as these... It seems like there's some ladies running it now. Now, they were the ladies that, I think, that were making the quilts for, like, war veterans and that kind of thing. I think they're called Quilts for Victory, I think, or Victory Quilts. I'm not real sure. But they would meet, like, once or twice a month before the big thing. And then they kind of slacked off during that, of course, because they're all over, like, 65 and plus, you know. And, yeah. So, they have a bunch, I forgot where I was going with all that. They have a bunch of material, you know, cotton material, and I don't know who even makes material other than Moda anymore. It's been 100 years since I bought material for a quilt. But yeah, so we'll see how long they last. But they need a store with fabric and everything else. I did ask about Ada. No, she didn't have any. And, well, she did, but it was the kind that, like, the Charles Craft that comes rolled up. No, not what I wanted. You know, if they sold that stuff by the yard, I'd become a really big, good customer. But they can't seem to get it together. I have no idea. So, that was our excursion, but I was happy to find that out. And I just threaded that instead of using my needle threader, that a thing that I have over here. Yeah, aren't I brilliant? I'm telling you. One of those days, guys. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out where to start and stop. So yesterday just absolutely sucked at work. The place, the other truck stop, they're actually a truck stop because they have a place where big semis can park in the back of their parking lot. We can have one or two, but other than that, that's about as many as we'll get in there. They have parking for at least 10 or 12 of them. And, well, they were moving their store. They have the old store. They used to have a restaurant. They tore down the restaurant and they built a 2-story building that they're going to put all the, you know, like when you walk into a convenience store, all that stuff into the new building. And then the front part, they were going to revamp and make a restaurant out of it. So they were moving yesterday and the day before. So yeah, we did almost $2,000 worth of business while I was working my 8-hour shift. Yeah, and we were trying to put the groceries away. I thought yesterday was never, ever, ever, ever going to end. It was unbelievable. It took us 4 hours to get everything put away, and we had this lady come and reorganize the store, so to speak. She did a new schematic and put up new stickers for prices and stuff with some of the products. This is the company that we order our groceries from. So, yeah. She came and redid that about a month ago, so the boss, of course, had to order all these things. And I've run out of room again. I'm not backtracking 6 inches. Somebody asked me how far I backtrack, you know, like go stitch cross country. Maybe 2 or 3, depending. If there's just one and I've got like that much thread, it doesn't make any sense to cut the thread, you know, secure at the end, and rethread it again for 1 stitch. So I'll just go that distance, get over it, you know, and do that 1 stitch. And that way I don't have to come back later. Yeah, but that's the way I do that. So I usually don't try to go any more than 2 or 3 stitches across, or each, you know, in each direction. Any more than that. So I don't like to waste too much thread. And as you know, I sew pretty much down to the end of the thread until I can't turn that needle, you know, anymore, or go up and down. So, yeah. But yesterday it was outrageous. Just, yeah, I'm ready for my days off and doing nothing and not having to deal with that again for a while. Yeah. It was like having summer for 1 whole day. That's how bad it was. And then the boss didn't even leave till like almost 7 o'clock or so. And after that point, maybe it slowed down about 8 o'clock, and it was, you know, kind of here and there the rest of the day. So, yeah. Not too bad at all. So, no grand plans here for the weekend, short of European town. But, you know, might have some reviews here and there. So we will see. Oh my goodness. I started stitching on this morning. Cat woke me up at 7 o'clock. Meow! I'm like, oh my God, what? I'm awake. Yeah, I think I got 3 hours worth of sleep, so. We'll see how long I last for the rest of the day without a nap. But yeah, it was quite the busy morning, early afternoonish today. So, don't believe I have any place I need to go tomorrow that I am aware of, which is pretty much fine with me. Whoops, missed the whole thing. In fact, I feel myself getting tired right now. Not right now, but I mean, just starting to wind down. It was like, hurry up, go here, go here, go here, you know, because we didn't want to get caught in the rain. It was just barely sprinkling on the way back from my daughter, so. And then it just cut loose. I'm glad I got all that stuff in the house. My goodness gracious. I am telling you. Now it's barely raining. I can't hear anything now. So the storm seems to have blown through. Wait, can you hardly tell those two colors apart? Okay. Can you? I don't know, maybe you can see the difference right over in here. Not too much. But yeah, and I haven't gotten too much on this done as of yet. So, it is what it is. How'd you like that ancient girl this morning? Yeah, I was going to start her too, but I just haven't got the energy to start something new. And this was out, and somebody asked me about lilacs. Let's see, lilacs. I guess it was Oreos, if I could just say that word. I want to say Oreos, and lilacs is one of them, and the other one is, tell me. I can't think. It's the one with the, it's like a little, what do you call it, potting shed with all the tools and stuff. Yeah, I have to look for both of those. But sure, we can work on those. Haven't had those out in a while. Where was I here? I guess we'll just do this. Move it down, move you up. There's a bunch right here. This is a nice thin fabric. It's very nice. I do like that thinner fabric on these bigger ones. You don't have to do so much crunching, you know. Some of that big fabric, I have to crunch a good part of it. Not all of it, but, you know, a good decent amount so that I can grasp it in my hands. I don't remember if I stitched on something else last night, but I can't for the life of me. My fingers were hurting, my hands kind of ached from using that pricing gun, because we had a few things that we had to price, and yeah, it was a day, that's all I'm gonna say. But I just couldn't believe how busy it was. Now see, I'm doing that half stitch. I go all the way down to where I want to go. And then I can do the cross. Coming back. And that way I end up about where I started. And I don't have to go from here, where I would have ended, all the way over to here. So it saves a little bit of thread. Just a tiny bit. Man, today while I was diamond painting, it was confetti hell, and I was one drill at a time. I'd look up one drill and try to do all those, and then I'd go get another drill and do all those. I mean, just the little dot, 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 trying to fill in. So I think I spent most of my time doing fill-in of confetti. And then I'd think I had it, and there'd be another one that I just put away. Yep, that's how that works. But I just pick a color here and stitch, you know, like a whole thread of 1 or 2 colors. And then I'm done for a little bit, and I go on to something else. Didn't watch anything. What did I watch on Netflix? Can't even remember. Or did I even? Maybe I was just catching up with, you know, YouTube's floss tubes. I can't. Oh, see, now there's one right there. We're just going to go get it. To heck with it. And then I'm going to have to go back. See, I wasted all that thread. Sometimes I can't tell the blue from the green. There's 4 green symbols right in there. Where is it? Right there. And when you get it next to those blue, I can't differentiate unless I have a better light. So some days it works well, some days not so much. But I do have good light where I sit and stitch all the time, or else I wouldn't be able to work on that 28 count. I wanted to go looking for is it Quaker Sampling 3? I think that's what it's called. Isn't that what it's called? Is that Bygone? Or is that With Thy Needle? I don't remember who made that. I saw somebody had bought that. I'm doing it on 14 count Ada. And I think I'm about halfway through. Yeah, after I work on the 28 count stuff and then I go to like Ada, it's so easy. It's just like it stitches like that, but that 28 count is like drag, drag, drag. Because I really have to pay attention. Alright guys, well I think that is going to be about it today. Thank you for joining me and putting up with my blabbering and running on and on. Put that down there. So it's coming. Let me see if I can back you out just a bit. You really can't tell because it's like few and far between, but working into the There's flowers like right where my hands are, a little bit more. And then you got background, and I'm sure there's leaves involved and all that, but can't remember for right now. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.